Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. Today we are doing a makeup haul. I have not had one of these on my channel in forever. Since November. I did one on Black Friday, but I have finally gotten my orders in the mail and we have like a whole box of stuff to go through. So let's just jump into it. If you guys missed the memo, I broke my low buy, clearly. And I'm gonna walk you guys through everything that I have purchased since I did that. So I had a lot of things on my wish list and I'm just gonna kind of like tell you why I got everything. If you're interested in the look that I have on right now, I did use some of these products to create it. This is going to be in testing new makeup part 2. So keep an eye out for that on my channel. Be sure to be subscribed if you want to see that. But I figured we'll just go in order of the orders that I placed. So the night of May 1st, like 2 a.m. on May 1st, so I guess like the night of April 30th, I placed a couple of orders online. I had already had my cart built and I knew that I wanted to get several things from Catrice because Catrice is really only available from their website and also on Amazon, but I just prefer to purchase from the brand directly. So I did place a rather large order from Catrice in the number of items. However, 2 of the items I'm not going to be keeping. I bought them with the intention of passing them along. So I'll explain that as we go. I'm not going to be including that in the price of the products that I purchased for myself because I'm going to be giving them to other people, but I will explain that as we go along. So let's go ahead and jump into Catrice. So from Catrice, first up, I picked up these 2 lip products. I picked up the Catrice Powerfull 5 Lip Care. I got 2 shades with the intention of keeping one. I'm going to pass one on to my grandma. So if my grandma is watching this, I'm kind of ruining this surprise. But I picked up the shade Sweet Cherry and I also picked up Sparkling Guave. So they're just supposed to be like really nice, nourishing lip products. And I did go ahead and try out both of the shades because I don't think my grandma would mind if I had tried it first. So hopefully she doesn't. But yeah, I did pick up both of these. So I'm going to tell you the full like retail price of these products, I suppose, because I did get a sale on them. So the price that I'm telling you, I got 20% off of everything, but the price of these is $6, but I got 20% off. So yeah, and I will share like the total, including the products even that I'm not going to keep, but in my total overall, I'm just including the products that I got for myself because I don't count that in my like spending for other people anyways. So one of these will count, one of them will not. But I did pick those up. Let's go ahead and talk about the other things that I bought 2 of. So I did pick up 2 of the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I picked up 2 shades in this and I will explain why. Again, I picked up 2 shades because I figured I'd pick one and then give the other one to my sister-in-law, future sister-in-law. Anyways, we have very similar skin tones. However, I figured if one of them was too deep for me, that she actually does tan in the summer, like she gets tan. I just don't really get that tan. Maybe like a hair every now and then, but not really. So I picked up the shades 04 or 004 Neutral Porcelain, as well as the shade 007 Cool Nude. And the reason that I went ahead and picked them both up is for 2 reasons, actually 3. Number 1, I got them 20% off. So instead of $11, they were $8. And because of that, I figured that it would be better to go ahead and get them because I was getting free shipping on this order. And then the third thing is because I have not seen anyone, I can't find any videos or anything of anyone using this shade called 007 Cool Nude. And that would have been really helpful for me to see someone with this shade on. And so I bought both shades so that I could use them in the demo of my video. So I do actually have them both on right now. So if you have any guesses as to which one I have on which side, leave it down below. I'm interested. I'm trying to think, like, does my camera mirror things? So tell me like which one you think is on the side with like the bike and which one is on the side with the jewelry rack so that we don't get confused about left and right here, because my video does, I think, show it accurately, but just in case. So yeah, those are kind of the reasons why I picked up 2 of them. They're not going to go to waste. It also just seemed like if I could get them for $8 with free shipping, not have to worry about it, and then like reordering and also be able to show you guys what the colors look like, I felt like that was a steal. So I picked up both of them, and then whichever one I decide to pass on to my sister, then that'll be good. I'm just so excited. Like I get to say, I'm gonna give this to my sister. I've never been able to say that in my life, so I'm pumped about that. Okay. Next up, I picked up their volume mascara. So this is the Glam & Doll Easy Wash Off Power Hold Volume Mascara. This is a tubing mascara, and I really wanted to try this out. I read a lot of reviews saying that people who had a mascara that would smudge or flake on them, they would just top this mascara over all of their mascaras, and it kept it from transferring. So I'm really excited to see, because I actually have a mascara in my collection right now that does transfer a lot onto my eyelid and also down below. So I'm going to see if this will help with that, and I'm very excited to try it. I have already tried it. I'm just not telling you what I think about it. Okay, I actually did pick up a brush. Now, for my spending and like how I keep up with how much I've spent, I do not include brushes at this time because I typically don't buy a lot of brushes. The same way that like when I was on my low buy, brushes wouldn't have affected that. I bought like a makeup eraser, towel, that didn't count. Things like skincare don't count because I don't really over purchase in those categories, and so that's not something that I feel the need to limit. And also, this is not makeup. I know that it's a makeup tool, but I don't know if that's something that you care about, then totally like count it in your budget. But I just don't really count it in my spending because I really just want to know like the makeup products that I'm counting and buying, because those are eventually going to expire. These don't. But anyways, this was actually on sale for $3, and then again, I got another 20% off, and I really thought that the shape was unique on it. It's got a triangle shape and then has like a little indentation where you can add your foundation here, and then it's supposed to help you blend it really nicely. So I wanted to give this a try because I never tried a foundation brush like this, and it looked very nice. The bristles are really soft on it. All right, we just have 2 more things from Catrice. I did actually pick up the Powerfull 5 Glossy Lip Oil. I got this in the shade Glossy Blackberry, and actually in the video that I filmed this makeup look, I did put on the lip products. So if you want to see those, then watch that video, like keep an eye out for it because it's not out yet. But I did have that on. I have a different one on now that I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, I did pick up this lip oil. This was definitely a Kelly Gooch made me buy it, as well as just like everyone on Instagram who has ever posted this. I decided to pick up this color. I kind of wish I had gotten another color because now, like if I want another color, again, I just don't really want to have to like keep purchasing from the brand. Also, I want to mention that this brand kind of took a long time to mail this to me. It took a long time to actually get it to the mail, and then after that, it was a pretty reasonable amount of time to get here, but I ordered this on May 1st, the same time I ordered the Flower Beauty order. Flower Beauty I got on May 4th, and this one I didn't get till today, which is May 10th. So I was honestly a little bit disappointed in that because I feel like since that's really the only place that they sell their makeup, I just thought that their shipping would kind of be on point, but now I just would kind of hesitate to buy anything from them, especially if it was a new release, because it would take me a week and a half to get it. And then at that point in the makeup world, it's like not new anymore. So that is something to keep in mind if you're going to order from the brand. I was a little bit disappointed in that, not gonna lie, but I'm very glad everything made it to me okay. So yeah, this is the next thing I picked up. And then lastly, this is a Kelly Gooch and Emily made me buy this. This is the Catrice More Than Glow highlighter. I picked up the shade Supreme Rose Beam. I have been eyeing this for forever. I think I've mentioned it now in 2 wishlist videos. It has like a nice pink sort of tint to it, and it's just so pretty. I love it so much. This is just like something where the packaging has caught my eye for so long, but also the product inside has caught my eye. So that was the last thing that I picked up from Catrice. So the total from that order, including the brush, the extra foundation, and the extra lipstick, after the discount and free shipping, was $44.80. So the number that I'm going to be using that doesn't include those 2 extra products and the brush is going to be about $30. I did decide to round everything because it just doesn't really, like, I don't care about rounding or keeping it exact to the penny. So $30 for the makeup that I purchased in that order. I feel like that is a really great price because taking out the 1 item of each that I'm not keeping, that is still 5 products, which I think that is a great price for $30 to get 5 products. So yeah, overall, I'm very excited about that order. I was a little bit disappointed that it took so long to get to me, but that's kind of besides the point. I have it now. I'm very happy that it came in the mail. So yeah, I'm just going to be excited about it because at the end of the day, a week and a half is really not that long to get a package. It's just, in today's age, I guess, especially since I had Flower Beauty to directly compare it to. I mean, I literally placed the order within like 20 minutes of each other. and I got that one 6 days earlier than this one, was just a little bit disappointing. But let's go ahead and jump to the Flower Beauty order that I placed at the same time. I ordered from Flower Beauty because they could get free shipping, a discount, as well as some of the products that I wanted were not in stock or sold at all at Ulta, so I purchased directly from Flower. First things first is this brush. I have been dying to try this brush. This is their Blush Precision brush. And I don't know why, but it's always just intrigued me. Every time I see anyone use it, I want it. So this brush is full price at $14, but I did get 15% off my order and I got free shipping. So it was a little bit less than that, but I just really wanted to try this brush for a very long time. And so since I was already ordering from the brand, I decided this was the time to pick it up. I am surprised though, the actual handle is a lot skinnier than I thought. But I don't know that that like bothers me at all. It's kind of like just different, I guess, than what I'm used to. So I did want to note that. Since I was ordering from the brand, I went ahead and picked up an extra of the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. I am almost done with the one I have. And you know what? I actually recently made a comment about how I feel like I go through this really fast, but I looked at my Ulta account and it was actually really funny to me because I have gone through 2 of the concealers and I bought them exactly a year apart. And my most recent one I bought exactly a year ago. So I bought it, well, roughly a year ago. I bought it in about May or June of last year, and it's now May of this year. So I do think it's interesting that I'm almost out of mine. So by the end of May, beginning of June, I will probably be done with it. So I actually go through this about once a year, which I think is reasonable. Full price, this is $10. Again, I got it a little bit on sale. So yes, I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Another one at least, because I'm very, very close. Like I've already taken the stopper out and I'm like scraping the wall of my current one. I'm so excited. I should have saved this for last, but it's okay. So the reason that I broke up the 2 videos of trying new makeup is because I literally couldn't wait to try this product. And I had to just film the video because I didn't want to try it ahead of time. I really wanted you guys to see my genuine reaction. I finally got this again. So this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I used to love this foundation. However, when I had it, they only had the shade L1 as their lightest shade. I went through 2 or 3 bottles of it. I still loved it. It was definitely too deep for my skin. I didn't care. I made it work. But since then, they have come out with the shade L0 shell, and I just had to have it. Oh my gosh. I don't want to spoil it like too much, but I'm so glad that I got to try this again, and you guys are gonna have to wait and see like how it looked on my skin and everything. But just like the nostalgia of having this back in my collection just makes me so happy. So that was the last thing that I got from Flower Beauty. Full price, that is $14. But again, after the discount and taking the brush off the total, that's gonna bring us in at about $20. With the brush, it was about $32. Next up, we have Ulta. Now I do have 3 separate Ulta orders. 1 that I placed online and 2 that I bought in person, but separately. So let's start with the online purchase. I picked up 2 products from REM Beauty. So if you're not familiar, this is Ariana Grande's makeup brand. I do have one of her eyeshadow palettes, but I actually went into store and they had some of her highlights there. I've really been wanting to try her highlights as well as her, I wanted to see her mascaras. So I went in person. I swatched the one in Miss Mercury, like the more like champagne sort of colored one. That one felt really nice, but I just started to think about it and I'm like, okay, I think I have things that are like that. At that same time, I actually picked up her under eye cream. It's very nice. I really like how cooling it feels. I did order this online. I picked up her highlight and I think you guys might actually be surprised because I picked up the shade Miss Neptune. This is a lavender highlight and it is so beautiful. Like, I'm just gonna swatch it. I know I'm not swatching anything because this is just a haul, but do you guys see this? Like, oh my gosh, okay. The reason I say I think you might be surprised is because I don't really wear highlights like this, but I didn't want to pick up the one in the shade Miss Mercury because I felt like I had shades like that in my highlight already, and I wanted it to be special in my collection. I wanted there to be a purpose for getting it, and also, kind of like I mentioned with that Catrice foundation, I couldn't find anyone actually using the shade on their videos. They kept putting this purple highlight in their thumbnail and then not using it. They kept reaching for the Miss Mercury one, which like, it's a basic highlight. Like, please, can you just use the purple one that you put in your thumbnail? I swatched the green one in person and it's actually really pretty, but I did opt for the purple one because a friend of mine always wears purple highlight and I think it looks so good on her. And then I saw someone else wearing it recently and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get the purple one. I really am glad that I got it. And then I also picked up their mascara. So I picked this up for two reasons. One, like I did want to try it, but I kind of thought I would wait a little bit longer to get it. But I had to order the highlight because this particular shade is not in stock in any of my Ultas, so I couldn't get it in store. But I wanted to get free shipping because shipping is kind of expensive on Ulta. This mascara is only $15, and so I would rather just pay a little bit more and get a product versus to pay like $8, I think it is, for their shipping. I just would have rather paid $7 more and gotten this. So I did pick up her lengthening mascara, and yeah, I just wanted to try it. I actually saw this one and the volumizing one in store as well. The volumizing one, the wand, looked like it had like too much product on it, so I went with this one, and I'm very excited to try it out and let you guys know what I think about it. But that was everything that I placed from the first Ulta order, and that totaled to be $37. It was a little bit more pricey, so if you're wondering, the highlight was $22 and the mascara, like I said, was $15. So that's where that total came from. And then I'm not really sure why, but I guess it's because I have backups, but I did pick up 3 Essence mascaras. So this is the one I currently have in my collection. The other 2 I put in my backup bin already, so I'm sorry about that. Actually, no, I picked up 2 mascaras and then this one. This is the Volume Booster Lash Primer. I wanted to try this because Amanda from Amanda Loves Makeup? I'll have her Instagram link down below. That doesn't feel like that's her username, but her name's Amanda. Amanda posted what she always uses is really in her stories on Instagram, and I think it looks so good on her, and I wanted to try it. I also picked up the Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. The reason I picked this up is because my mascara was just like the wand was just too big for my lower lash line, and so I picked that mascara up so that I would have a lower lash line mascara. Now I've got like way too mascaras open, but that's okay, we're gonna use them. Okay. So that total was $10 because it was buy 2, get 1 free. They're about $5 each. Okay, the last Ulta order, I actually went in store again. Ulta was buy 2, get 1 free. I really wanted this product. Typically, if it's buy 2, get 1 free, I would just get one if it's just like one thing that I want. But I just wanted to try some makeup, okay? Because, yeah, we all know I was on a love bite and then I broke it. Okay. I did pick up the Ulta Beauty Bounce Eyeshadow. This one's in the shade Buttercream, and it is so reflective and pretty. I think that it's stunning. I kind of shared my thoughts on Instagram about this one because I have tried it. I've had it for a little over, or about a week, I think. I really like that though. If you want to see some more of it, I actually used it in this Get Ready With Me, so you'll see it in part 2 of trying new makeup. But yeah, I do have it on the lids today. It's very, very pretty. Then I picked up the Ulta Beauty lipstick. This one is in the shade Social Status, which is number 332. And it's a very nice, like nudie sort of pink shade. I swatched these in store and the formula felt really nice, and I also really like the packaging, so I wanted to give this a go. It was also only $9, which I thought was a really good price. Sometimes Ulta Beauty feels like it's kind of expensive because they do so many sales, but I did get this for free. And this is the cream eyeshadow and liner, and it's in the shade I Lilac You A Lot. So it's just a nice lilac sort of cream shadow in a stick form. It's very pretty, and I really wanted this tone because I have a single shadow from ColourPop that I really used to like over a kind of product like this, but that product went bad, so I had to declutter it. So I just decided to pick this up from Ulta to kind of replace that product that I used to have. So that was everything I got from the Ulta brand. And then I also ended up picking up this lip oil from Pacifica. So this is one of their lip oils, and what really intrigued me about it is it's a solid lip oil. It smells so good. And this is in the shade Rosy Glow. So this is their Glow Stick Lip Oil. It's a sheer tint with plant oils and vitamin E. Very, very nice. I swatched all of them in stores. Like I said, it smells really great. And it's a nice sort of like cherry sort of color. And it's just so nice. It's very nourishing. I really like the plastic. So that's just like a small little snippet, but I am really enjoying this so far. So that was everything I got from that third Ulta order, and that totaled to be $29. Okay, let's jump to Bite Beauty. Now, this one was a little bit more of, I'm not gonna say an impulse purchase, but these have been on my wish list, and I don't know if Bite is going out of business or whatever, but I'm telling you guys, when I say that my new favorite lipstick is their lip crayons, I'm obsessed with them, especially the one in the shade Kava. So I went on their website and I saw that they are like still on sale. I don't know I don't know, but I picked up the one in the shade Hard Cider, and it's what I have on right now. I'm just so in love with this formula. It's just amazing to me. I think that it's just incredible. So yeah, I did pick it up. If you haven't seen it, it's this product. I've never tried the one that looks like a typical bullet lipstick, but I just really, really wanted to pick this up. This one was on sale for $13. If you guys have a shade in mind, go into Sephora, see which ones yours has in stock, because I know a lot of them are sold out online, or check their website. If there's anything that's on your wish list, like seriously, I do recommend picking it up because it's amazing. I love these so much. And every one that I have is very consistent as far as the formula goes. I even have this one in Reach. This is the one in the shade Cava, and then I have the one in the shade Glacé as well. I love them all so much. So I picked that up. And then I also picked up the Yesayer Plumping Gloss. I have wanted this for so long. It's actually really funny to me because I got the one in the shade Sugar Drizzle, and I remember when Sarah Rose got this and I was like, oh wow, I really want that. And then just the other day she said that she has had it for 2 years. I was like, wow, that's how long I've really eyed it, but it was just kind of expensive, and so I didn't pick it up, but it was on sale again for $12.50, so I went ahead and snagged it. I'm so excited to have this. I have been using it. That's all I'm gonna say about it because, you know, I don't want to like get into all my thoughts, but yeah, I'm really liking it. We just have a few more products. I feel like this is like a really long haul, but I did actually get everything either drugstore or drugstore pricing, I think. So I feel like I was able to get like a lot of new things for pretty reasonable prices. So we just have 2 more places. So I actually did pick this one up. Now I will say this was an impulse purchase, so I'm a little bit mad at myself, but it was only $5, and I really wanted this because it's periwinkle, like the shade of it is periwinkle. So this is the Hard Candy Long Wear Eyeliner Pencil. It's a 12-hour wear, smudge proof. I really wanted this for my waterline. Now I do have it on right now, but I am just going to go ahead and let you guys know I'm going to be returning this because this is the only time I've used it, other than I did test it in my waterline like very briefly, but it broke. Like the tip of it broke off. I kind of shoved it back in there, but it broke and I wasn't even, like I didn't do anything to it. So I'm going to go ahead and return this. I'm not going to repurchase it because I just feel like it was very cheap feeling. I didn't really enjoy it a lot, but I wanted to mention it because I did use it in the try on haul. So I felt like, or the try on video. And so I felt like I should mention it in this video, but yeah, that's kind of like a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not going to be in my collection. Okay, last up, I actually think you guys might be a little bit surprised about this, but I did get 2 products from TJ Maxx. I don't usually buy makeup from TJ Maxx, but I'm okay with buying like powder products from there. I just typically don't buy like lip products or mascaras that could potentially have been opened because people are like weird in TJ Maxx and they like touch everything. But the 2 products that I did get, the first one is the Bite Beauty powder. I was so excited when I found this because even at the Bite Beauty website, it's still kind of expensive at like $14 or $15, I think. And I found this one for $7.99 and it was in my shade, and Kelly Gooch has been really hyping this up. I'm just putting it out there now that if I find the Bite foundation at TJ Maxx, I will probably get it if it's in my shade. But I haven't found it in my shade yet, but I did pick up the powder in the shade Light. So this is the pressed powder in this compact. Yeah, I'm very excited to have it. The packaging feels very nice. I only have 1 pressed powder in my collection, so I'm actually really happy to have another option. And I cannot believe that I found it in my shade because I literally never find anything in my shade at TJ Maxx. But yeah, that one we're gonna round up and it's gonna be $8. And then I feel like you guys are gonna be surprised about this one, but I picked up this palette from BH Cosmetics and Iggy Azalea. Now, I'm not really like a big fan of Iggy Azalea, just like her music isn't really like my type of music. I used to be obsessed with one of her songs in high school, but I've had my eye on this palette ever since I saw it be released. I am a sucker for this packaging. I actually really like the plastic packaging. It's kind of like speckled. It's pretty hard plastic, like it doesn't feel super cheap or anything. And then the palette itself is just stunning to me. But I think this retailed for like almost $18. It was like $17, which just felt like a lot for BH Cosmetics. I feel like because it was a collab, maybe is why. But I found this at TJ Maxx for $5, and I looked at it very closely and no one had touched it. And I was just over the moon to find this. And yeah, I picked it up. I really did some shopping, and I will say that the only like impulse purchase that I made was this blue eyeliner, which is a little bit of a bummer, but at the end of the day, it was only $5, and honestly, I am going to return it because it's not like a personal preference why I don't like it. It just genuinely broke, so I'm going to return it. Everything else is a product that I've really thought about a lot or had my eye on a lot. And then the other exception would have been like this Ulta product that I got for free because I really wanted the other two. So I'm trying to be a little bit like more nice on myself about purchasing makeup, because on my low buy, if I would go into TJ Maxx, I would really try and avoid the makeup section at all, because even if I found something that I really wanted to try and that was a really great price or whatever the case might have been, I just felt like, oh, well, I can't get it, you know, and then I really wanted it. So that was something that I struggled with a little bit, is seeing things in store. So just to be able to like go into Ulta now and go into Sephora just feels so, it just makes me so happy. Like that is like my happy place. I love makeup so much. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. But the total at TJ Maxx was $13. So if you haven't been calculating the total as I've been going through this, I did it for you, so don't worry. But I went through and totaled everything from what I purchased online as well as in store. Now, I did not include tax or shipping if there was any. I did have to pay shipping on the buy order. That was the only order, and it was $6. I did decide to pay the shipping because the only other thing that I would have picked up is another lip product that would have been about $15. And so I didn't really want it enough to pay that little extra like I did in the Ulta order, for instance. So I did pay $6 shipping there. Again, I'm not including those extra products that I'm giving away to other people, as well as the 2 brushes. So the total comes out to $166 for everything that I showed you in this haul. So I share that total because I want to keep myself accountable for the makeup that I'm purchasing. I know that I've used up a lot of makeup and made a ton of progress in my collection. So I know that I have used up at least that much in makeup, as far as just seeing, you know, for instance, a product like this going from completely full or mostly full to almost empty. I know that that is very valuable in my collection and that I'm almost used up with it. I have some completely empty that are, again, kind of like holding some of their value. So I feel pretty comfortable with that amount. I don't plan to purchase a ton of new makeup right now. However, I will say that I'm very close to hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And while my only goal with YouTube is not the number of subscribers, it really is not. It is something that I've set a goal for myself to work towards, because if you're, well, this is how I see it for myself, is that if I'm putting a lot of effort and time into videos, I want it to be stuff that you guys like. And hopefully if you like a video and you like a lot of my videos, then you're more likely to subscribe. So that for me is a little bit of a correlation with how much work I'm putting into it and creating content that you guys like, because I'm hoping that that's why you're subscribing to me. So I have allowed myself that when I do reach 1,000 subscribers, there are a few higher end products that I'm going to treat myself to, because I've really put so much time and effort and energy into my channel, and I want to reward myself when things happen. And like when I hit milestones, for instance, the subscriber count is something that really, like, I don't want it to seem like that's all I care about. It's really not. I love makeup and sitting down and filming. Like, it is 9:30 and I have been like filming videos since a little after 7, I think. So for about 2 hours I've been filming and working on videos and stuff, and I'm about to do a little bit of editing. So this is how I want to spend my time. I don't do it for subscribers, like I don't get paid from YouTube or anything like that, but that's just something that I've set a goal for myself, because I have been working really hard on YouTube for the majority of the last 1.5 years. There were a few months where I was just not in the headspace to film and post videos last summer, but other than those few months, I really have been cranking out some videos and some content, and I've been treating this essentially like a full-time job. So I have like set, I know in my head, like I'm going to be getting some products, so that I know I'm going to be purchasing. But as far as just like going to Ulta or going to whatever and seeing like what can I find, what is like calling out to me, like what do I want to buy, I don't really plan on purchasing any more makeup right now, because now that I have like a full face and then a little some in my collection that's new, I'm just so excited to really try out these products and let you guys know what I like and what I don't like. And yeah, I'm very excited for these new products. Definitely stay tuned to my channel if you want to see me try all these out, because I'm going to have 2 videos coming up where I use new makeup. So definitely stay tuned and keep an eye out for that. Be sure to be subscribed and turn on the post notification bell if you want to see that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this haul video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm so excited to have some new makeup in my collection, as I'm pretty sure you can tell, because it's been a long time since I've had so many new products, and honestly, I just love trying new makeup, like I mentioned, so I'm not going to keep like rambling on. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.